And we're getting you this inside scoop from the last Congress party meet, as Home Minister Amit Shah also stated the same today in his tweet. He referred to RPN Singh of the Congress party. In the last CWC meet, RPN Singh, along with the other Congress leaders, raised their voice against the top leadership, including Rahul Gandhi, over his consistent targeting of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. RPN Singh slammed his own party and said that if Vadra Congress wants to target the government, then they must target their policies, but not individual, and especially the Prime Minister. We're also joined by my colleague Piyush as well as Anuj to decode what's really transpired in that particular meeting, the CWC meeting, which once again raises that not all is well within the party. We've already seen that only perhaps Rahul Gandhi in the last few weeks have been targeting the government, particularly the Prime Minister, with regards to the way the government has essentially handled this entire standoff at the Indo-China border. Having said that, not many Congress leaders have really supported their own leader, Rahul Gandhi, coming out in the open and raising questions about the way the government has essentially handled this entire issue. Let me go across to Piyush first. Piyush, what exactly are you picking up? Because this has been the talk of the town for the last few weeks, essentially about how Rahul Gandhi is not being supported by his own leaders. What exactly are you picking up?
Well, Shaman, let us tell to our viewers that this is not the first time that Rahul Gandhi is facing some sort of rebellion among the Congress leaders itself. Before Lok Sabha elections, also many Congress leaders were not of the view that Rahul Gandhi lead the campaign for Congress party of 2000 Lok Sabha elections. But specifically, if we talk about this meeting, after the CWC which took place, RPN Singh, remember RPN Singh was one of the top leaders when UP government was in place. He was Minister of State for Home Affairs in Manmohan Singh's government. Now he is coming out and he is lashing out at the leadership. He is specifically saying that our attack should not be seen as a personal attack on Prime Minister, but on the policies of the government. And before also some leaders have raised the same voice that why to make personal attack on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have seen leaders like Manishankar Iyer, Salman Khurshid, Sandeep Dikshit, series of leaders making personal attack on Prime Minister, and this has now been questioned by RPN Singh, and not only RPN Singh but also by Milind Deora, by other Congress leaders also, and also what we are picking from our sources within the Congress party that the senior leadership now doesn't want the Gandhi family to lead them, because there are many leaders who are of the view that a leader who has some sort of connect with the ground, who knows how to deal with things, he or she should become the Congress president. We saw
let me try and also
a leader from Maharashtra had also come out with his views. Yes, Shivan.
Piyush, sorry to interrupt you, because I would also like to bring in Anuj, who's got us inside details of this particular meeting. Anuj, break it down for our viewers. What exactly have you picked up from this particular meeting, the CWC meeting that took place, which once again clearly goes on to indicate that all is not well within the Congress party?
Well, Shavan, we need to understand the larger picture, and this is for the clarity and more clear picture for the viewers, that this is very much out and open today that nothing is right within the Congress party. When we talk about the leadership, there are differences within the Congress party. If we talk about the recent CWC meeting, then this was RPN Singh, the senior leader of the Congress party, who raises his voice against the top leadership, including Rahul Gandhi, where he stated it very much clearly that this should not be done. You must not target the Prime Minister directly, or for everything you must not target the Prime Minister. You can target the policies of the government. You can question, as an opposition party, you can question the policies of the ruling government. But to target the chair of the Prime Minister, to target Prime Minister is something which is not good for the politics. That is being stated by RPN Singh. But there the senior leaders in the CWC meeting rather shouted on him, rather tried to lower his voice. That's something what we are understanding. And if we talk about the internal tussle and the internal fight, this has become very much clear within the Congress party. The camps are divided, not only at the district level or the state level, but at the topmost level also. We are seeing the camps between the duo, that's the mother and the son. We are seeing the camp between Rahul Gandhi and camp and Sonia and camp. On the other hand, if we go and talk a bit about the states, then we have seen what has happened in the state of Madhya Pradesh, I beg your pardon. And we have seen the same thing what has happened in the state of Rajasthan. This is Jyotiraditya Scindia who finally left the party. This is Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot and camp, which is very much clear out and open since the government came in power in Rajasthan. So that's something what we are understanding. But the Congress party need to understand the kind of statement that are coming in. Like if we talk about the today's statement which was given, or rather the tweet which was made in by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, then these lines are not accepted by the country. On the other hand, you yourself is not on the same page when we talk about the leadership within the Congress party. There we do understand, we have to keep in mind, and that's the fact that Congress party also need to realize the numbers which Congress party is limited to. If we remember the 2019 election result, now this is in 50s. This is the same party which claims to be the older party, the largest party, and in 2019 general election the numbers remains to 50s. That's the ramification of the same on the ground level, that within the leadership is not on the same page. There are different views. And let me also tell you, prior to this CWC meeting, where the migrant laborers issues was discussed, in that very CWC meeting, this was none other but Priyanka Gandhi herself who pointed it out and said that this is only Rahul Gandhi who is pointing out finger on Prime Minister, but no other leader is standing behind him or rather supporting him. So the camps are clearly divided. Camps are very much divided between the duo also, and the top leadership, the older guards and the young guards. That's something what we are understanding within the Congress party. The politicization of the issue, whenever it is about our forces, whenever it is about Indochina, whenever it is about India-Pak. So we are continuously seeing the kind of statement that has been given by the Congress party leadership, being it Sandeep Dixit calling Army Chief Gali Ka Gunda, being it other leader, being it Kapil Sibbal, being it Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary daily coming out with a series of tweets and targeting our forces. This is today when Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary came out and again insulted the forces. So that's something what exactly is the reality within the Congress party. There are division, the factions are divided, and the leadership is not on the same page. Yes, Shaban.
Well, let me also bring in right now Pradeep Bhandari is joining us on this broadcast. Pradeep, once again, the Congress party not on the same page. You have the top leadership, Rahul Gandhi, speaking in one voice. In the last couple of weeks, we have seen not apart from Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, no other single senior leader of the Congress party echoed the same sentiment that perhaps Rahul Gandhi was trying to do so.
Absolutely, Shravan. In fact, Congress party, I've been saying it repeatedly, has started to become a fringe organization. It believes that tweets on Twitter is equal to winning votes in the Indian election. It believes that if it gets certain articles published against the Prime Minister, against the army, it believes that the public sentiment with the Congress party, but that's not true. In fact, Congress party right now is busy in relaunching Rahul Gandhi, and the sister is supporting that. The larger part of the senior leadership who's connected to the ground understands that the Congress party slowly and gradually is becoming a fringe. It is disconnected from the ground reality. 2014 was a trailer, 2019 was sealed, and still the Congress party is going down. Now, look at this situation when every person in this country is speaking at one voice against the Chinese. You have the Congress party focused on internal divisions between the Congress party, where Rahul Gandhi is more focused on getting himself relaunched. The sister is supporting the son to be, the brother to be relaunched. The mother is quiet, and the country is talking about, giving a befitting reply to the Chinese. And here you have the Congress party, which is speaking the language of global times. So this speaks for itself, and then you see the revelations. The 2008 deal is there, where the Congress party is quiet. Then you have the 2005 Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, where the money transaction with the with the Chinese embassy has come out, where also the Congress party is silent. So I think Congress has become a coterie of extreme left fringe organization which believes in tweets, retweets, and relaunch of Rahul Gandhi.
Well, Pradeep, when it comes to certain facts on this entire matter, it's about national security. I would also like to draw your attention to what exactly Rahul Gandhi had to say after the incident that took place on 15th June when India lost 20 of its bravehearts. Rahul Gandhi essentially was raising this question as to why did they not open fire? What perhaps Rahul Gandhi forgot was the 1996 agreement, and this has been the case thereafter. Time and again, all facts that he's basically trying to put across the table, it turns out that they are nothing but only peddling lies.
Absolutely, Shravan. And if you look at Rahul Gandhi's tweets, I was studying his tweets in the past. In 24 hours, he's taken 3 different stands. When the army was saying the army is giving a befitting reply, more than 40 soldiers of the Chinese political army have been killed. Rahul Gandhi was talking about the stance of the Chinese, where he was saying that the Chinese army has come inside the country. Then after 15 hours, he goes ahead and asks the government whether the Chinese has come. And then after 5 hours, he again says that the Chinese have come inside our borders. So he's not focused on believing the Indian army. I've been repeatedly saying that earlier his tweets were quoted by the Pakistanis, inflated by the Pakistanis. Today, you have the Global Times, which is the propaganda machinery of the Chinese, reflecting the tweets of Rahul Gandhi. Now, the job of the opposition is to criticize, is to question, but it is not to be inimical to the India's national interest. When Arun Jaitley was the leader of opposition, he said that we are supporting the government on China, even though the steps taken are half. They are not complete. But then everybody in the parliament spoke in one voice. Here you have Mr. Gandhi not speaking in one voice. The sister is busy in ensuring that the brother gets the cover fire. So I am extremely shocked and amazed that this country has an opposition which is not doing its duty and responsibility which it has to towards the people of the country.
Well, thank you very much, Pradeep Bhandari, for putting this into perspective, and also my colleagues Anuj and Piyush for getting us the inside scoop as to what really transpired in the CWC meeting. Once again, Congress party in tatters.